agility, they're showing strategy, and they're showing speed at the right time. The question is, how hard are these teammates going to battle for a win? And Indy, we're talking about a win in Indianapolis, guys. It's big. And I think to add to that is that they had a win.
It's still at 24, barely in the 25. It's half a second, which is the gap. Here comes some GTD traffic. I believe that's the Wayne Taylor 45 Lamborghini and the Reese Ferrari.
Well, they're executing today. Philip Beck just came over the radio and asked the team, do we need to save more fuel? And they said, you are good until the end. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. We will be good to the end.
They're going to be good to the end. They just keep doing what they're doing. But Matthew Jaminet took 7/10 out of the lead on that last lap. It's going to come down to the Rahal guys and Matthew Jaminet. There's also the 01 Cadillac for Chip Ganassi who's catching them. Meanwhile, they're going to show Mikkel Jensen, who is 21 seconds ahead of second place Tom Dillman, the 52. TES Racing looking good, 18 minutes left.
Smooth sailing, but 17 minutes to go with all these GT3 cars. You cannot take your eye off the ball. Teammates Hunter McElroy, Stephen Thomas watching nervously as the 11 circulates.
Now we got the Rexy leading GT Pro by 10 seconds over Mike Rockefeller and Jack Hawksworth, as this is going to help their championship aspirations.
Inspection, penalty, just an amazing run. We thought the Porsche would be strong there, certainly had the pacing quality yesterday.
Porsche has been really fast in the GT categories, as they lead both GT Pro and GTD. As Wright Motorsports Porsche leads GTD with Jan Hyland behind the wheel. Lauren Heinrich is behind Rexy right now.
Getting closer. He is getting within sniffing distance. Does he look to the inside?
Meanwhile, Connor DeFilippi, speaking about passing Philip Ang, this is the closest he's been in a little bit. He's still in line. Matthew Jaminet has lost some time, but I think he's gaining it on this lap.
Maybe he's got more fuel if he needs it. Delatraz is in pit lane. We talked about the fact that he pitted one lap later than these BMWs. So these two drivers, even the BMWs, getting better mileage, or they control this race really nicely. Delatraz has dropped down. That's put Jaminet up to P3, and that tightens up the points even more. Just
a replay here.
Between the two Porsche Penske.
Oh, contact between the MDK Porsche
there from the, I think it was the 88 LMP2 of Nielsen
and the 88 LMP2. It's still BMWs. They're going to pass the Sun Energy 1 Mercedes. Meanwhile, the lap car of Chip Ganassi Racing, that Cadillac prototype, is catching, and he's bringing Matthew Jaminet with him. Jaminet is over a second faster than the BMWs right now, with 15:45 left in this race.
The BMWs are getting much better mileage. Well, I don't think so, because energy remaining still 30%. So
not Lauren Heinrich. Matthew Jaminet has one car in between him and second place Connor DeFilippi, and that is the 01 of Sebastian Bourdais, which is another prototype. So if Bourdais can get around the BMWs pretty quickly here, Jaminet can catch him.
Does BMW have it wrapped up? We'll take our last break here. Showing the finish when we come back to the Brickyard.
Please don't go full screen. Thank you.
Mercedes-Benz has an SUV for you. City shopping.
Still the BMWs, still hanging on. Down the front stretch.
Outdoor adventures. Stylish, powerful.
It's these four prototypes, with one of them being a lap down, or multiple laps down. That is the 01 Chip Ganassi Cadillac. The 24 BMW is still barely leading the 25 BMW. Philip Ang is leading Connor DeFilippi by half a second, with Matthew Jaminet still lurking in the background. I really want this to go green the rest of the way. Please go green the rest of the way.
Whether it's the track or the trail or wherever you race, they say you can't win them all, but But you can sure as hell try. VP Racing.
That Ford just got out of the way. I don't know who it was. He gets out of the way of everybody. That was either the 64 of Mike Rockefeller or the 65 of, I think it's Joe. Oh no, it's the 64. The 65's out of the race. Now they're going to pass the 70 Ferrari for Inception Racing. The 24 and the 25 get by. Now here's the Kelly Moss Porsche. 30 out of the way. Whoa! One of the BMWs is way high.
And we did mud.
Lights are starting to come on. Whoa, the 47 Ferrari thought about blocking the leader. And here comes Connor DiFilippi. He is right on Philip Eng's gearbox. This is the closest he's been. Eng blocks the bottom. He's going to get around the Ferrari. Here comes DiFilippi. He gets around the Ferrari. Now the BMWs are getting racy with each other. Connor DiFilippi is known to be aggressive. Watch for him to fire it down the inside at any moment if he wants this win here in Indy. Still Eng by 3 car lengths.
You have to feel it. To believe it. Experience the exhilaration of the Lexus Performance line.
Now Philip Eng is starting to pull away from Connor DiFilippi. It's now up to 7 or 8 car lengths. As they're catching more GT traffic. With number 57, Windward Mercedes is right in front of them. Number 78, Forte Lambo. And I believe a Corvette is there as well. 12 minutes to go. Philip Eng with a good lead over Connor DiFilippi. Jaminet still has not gotten around the 01. He's still too far back. They just get around the AWA Corvette. And the BMWs are looking good. Ricky Taylor's up to 5th for Wayne Taylor Racing in 10.
Is ready to pounce and capitalize. Only 14 points out of the championship lead at this juncture. This could be another big swing. Look at the cars ahead.
Jaminet's thinking about getting around the Cadillac. He doesn't.
I was going to say, Matt, the BMWs are very aware that the 6 is trying to close that gap. They just told Philip Eng, the 6 is closing in. You can push that speed.
Number 7 Penske is ahead of number 6 Penske by 14 points championship-wise. Philip Eng thinks about going 3 wide. He doesn't do it. Connor DiFilippi now really close. Eng gets around the Andretti Porsche. So does DiFilippi. Now they got to get around the heart of racing Aston Martin. That's the 027. Oh, Connor DiFilippi thought about going high. The Aston Martin was there. Now he's in the track. What does DiFilippi do? He looks outside. Eng got it. He's got him. Energy status. They're only at 20%, both of them. Matthew Jaminet is about 2.5 seconds back. 2 cars in between the 24, 25, and the 6. Now the 24 is thinking about getting around the fat McLaren. Side by side for the lead. DiFilippi on the outside, Eng on the inside. DiFilippi forces him low. At the end of the backstretch, Philip Eng stays out front. That was the best chance Connor DiFilippi's had yet. 24 stuck behind the 86 Porsche for MDK Motorsports. There's the 7 without power steering for Penske. Now the 01 Cadillac is right behind the Beamers. Is he going to pass him? Is the question. Turner BMW in the way.
54 points back from the championship lead as they run right now. So in theory, hear me out.
It looks like it's going to be a battle between the BMWs. Eng, DiFilippi's in the draft. What does he do going into turn 1? 9.5 minutes to go. DiFilippi goes to the outside. Doesn't have a run. Deep on the brakes. Eng did a good job defensively there.
What they do is get in the way of Jaminet if he's got pace potential to catch these BMWs.
the BMWs are now lapping faster than Matthew Jaminet, but the number 85 of Phil Hansen and the number 10 of Ricky Taylor are faster. However, they're not going to be a factor.
Get through there, but yeah, you're right, Cal. 3 laps down this 4 days, so really nothing to gain there.
Now Jan Halen, the leading GTD Porsche for Wright Motorsports, is in the way of the BMWs.
For Philip Eng in terms of how he times the GTD traffic.
What does Philip Eng do? He is still behind Jan Halen, and Connor DeFilippi is closing.
Right there in the right motorsports Porsche, that 120.
Eng gets by. DeFilippi gets blocked by Jan Halen, kind of.
Known as the headlight flash here in this championship, used them well there. But he had to jig to the other side there, probably lost
8.5 minutes left.
by doing so.
Still Philip Eng over Connor DeFilippi.
Sorry, Tom. That's all right. Looking at energy remaining, 15% on the BMWs.
What's the gap at the line?
Spot on.
0.6 between the top two. There is a ton of traffic. Connor DeFilippi is big time on the brakes. Couldn't make the move, but he is closer. He is really diving length on the brakes in the turn 1. Philip Eng is struggling in traffic. This might be DeFilippi's chance. Eng is in trouble in traffic. Here comes Connor DeFilippi in the draft. Eng's passing. So is DeFilippi. I think we're going to get all the way around the traffic. Here comes Jaminet.
Delatraz got penalized for spinning Chaz Mostert, had to take a drive-through penalty, and that's why the 40 is not in this league picture any longer.
Oh, the 40 had a penalty. That's why he's not up here anymore. He hit the 75 Sun Energy Mercedes, and he's not, and he was penalized for that. Anyway, Eng got out of that traffic jam better than Connor DeFilippi. But Matthew Jaminet is right on the tail as well.
Here comes Jaminet. Can he know it? It's
Jaminet trying to get around the Lexus. He's got him. That's Jack Hawksworth. 7 minutes to go. The gap at the line is 9/10 between the 24 and the 25. Philip Eng is pouring it on now. Late in the going. The 24, 25, 01, and 6 are all right together. There's the number 7 Porsche Penske. They have no power steering.
not having the kind of day counter that they wanted to have.
Just trying to survive.
Again, struggling with the steering of this car. Power steering going away, the latest problem.
Yeah, only one time off the podium this year, and that was due to a puncture at Detroit that kept Nasr off the podium there. Otherwise, it's been a podium streak for he and Dane Cameron all season long, but this is devastating. They will
This will
still
be the
have the
second
lead
time
to
number 7
the final round of the
will be
championship.
outside the
As they
podium.
run right now, it's only a 14-point lead, and that really means whichever of the 7 and the 6 finishes in front of the other would be the champion, unless they're in the lower order. This poor guy's going to be exhausted, Felipe Nasr, to try to muscle this thing home. If in fact power steering's completely gone, as a driver, all you can do is to try to brace your elbows up on the side of the door or the seat and wrestle with this thing. It must be just excruciating, not only physically but mentally, how slow he has to go through each corner to just try to limp home. And again, for Dane Cameron, Felipe Nasr, the fact that Porsche and Penske elected not to
We
use
show the leaders.
America, so it's a 14-point
It's 5 minutes
lead
left.
in the race right now. It would have been 74 if they'd been given that win at Road America, but what it has done, they've allowed their drivers to race, has put the 6 car right into this championship picture in a big way.
We're going to flex the arm there, Thompson. Never had the power steering go away. How hard is this?
I mean, it's just brutal. It's probably a 4 or 5 fold gain in torque on the
Back to
steering
the
wheel
leaders.
when it's operable versus the situation.
Connor DeFilippi is under pressure from the 01 Ganassi for the Cadillac.
This is the longest 4 minutes and 50 seconds of Nasr's life just to get that thing
The
home.
24 and the 25. Philip Eng is pulling away from Connor DeFilippi. That first podium of this new era of IMSA is right there,
Right now.
staring him down.
They seem to have everything in order.
Meanwhile, we got a battle for third place in GTD Pro. Jack Hawksworth in the 14 Lexus and Ross Gunn in the number 23 Aston Martin, battling for third in the GTD Pro
It looks like Hawksworth is struggling
race.
with the back end of his Lexus. Rear better grip started.
Ross Gunn thinks about sending it, can't do it.
In the championship as well, the 23 needs every point
Ross
they
Gunn
can
needs
try and close the
to
gap
gain
the
points on
77
Lauren Heinrich. Since Heinrich is going to most likely win with 4 minutes to go, Ross Gunn needs to finish the best he can.
Pro card this weekend to try to be a blocker, so to speak, of points. It runs behind, so that really hasn't worked out so far today. It's really in Ross Gunn's hands here. What can he do coming down to the end of Hawksworth? Put the pressure on, but Jack
Ross Gunn is putting the pressure on Jack Hawksworth. This is for third. Ross Gunn sends it on Jack Hawksworth. Not close enough. Hawksworth slams the door. Ross Gunn's in the draft with Jack Hawksworth. Where does Ross Gunn go? Hawksworth's going to defend the bottom. Gunn goes high. He's going to try. Oh, he gets loose. And Antonio Garcia goes in the fourth.
Yeah, it certainly looked like. I wasn't sure if he locked up the rear brakes, but I think you're right. He probably had
That is huge. Ross Gunn just lost 20 points in the championship fight. 3 minutes to go. Connor DeFilippi is catching Philip Bang now. Philip Bang having trouble with the 45 Wayne Taylor Lambo. Here comes Connor DeFilippi. He is right on the back gearbox. Aang gets around the 45. So does DeFilippi. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Aang is starting to pull away from Connor DeFilippi here. Jaminet is closing. He's 2 seconds back. He could be in this battle. I think we're gonna have 2 laps left.
Pit lane with BMW. Is there any chance that they revise fuel expectations and ask these guys to try to save at the final minute?
Well, Townsend, to be perfectly honest, the team has been so calm, cool, and collected. And aside from a few fuel numbers, they really have not been saying much. I think they're letting these drivers finish it out this last minute and 53 seconds.
Here comes Antonio Garcia. He's to the outside of Jack Hawksworth. This is for third. Ross Gunn's lurking in the mix too. 3-car battle for the third place spot on the GTD Pro podium. Hawksworth blocking Garcia to the inside. Garcia's going to have to go the long way around. He does send it. Hawksworth doing an amazing job defensively. Garcia goes to the inside of Hawksworth. Contact. Garcia. Hawksworth's in the grass. Garcia the third. Gunn the fourth. Oh no, Ross Gunn got loose on the grass. He falls to fifth. Wow.
That was wild. I think he's a little fired up, don't you think? Just a little.
1 minute left.
Garcia has the podium position. Did Hawksworth respond?
Philip Bang still leading Connor DeFilippi. Matthew Jaminet is still stuck behind the 01. I believe he's lost his chance at winning. We're going to have 2 laps to go. Philip Bang leading Connor DeFilippi, BMW Rahal 1-2 at the current moment.
To come here to Indianapolis, this is
Philip Bang is pulling away from Connor DeFilippi. 2 laps to go at Indy. No, this is the white flag. White flag is out. Philip Bang, a full second ahead of Connor DeFilippi. Has to be around 14 more corners. Here's turn 1. Navigates it perfectly. There is not much traffic in the way.
It's going to be so tight. I'm amazed they're going to make it. It's going to be awfully tight. Can they do the cool down lap even if they see the
Philip Bang, big lead. Heading through the backstretch chicane. Down the backstretch for Philip Bang one last time. Few cars in the way. That's the Inception Ferrari and United Autosport number 2. That's okay. Halfway home for Philip Bang. And their first podium of the season of this new era of IMSA, and their first one of this new era of IMSA. 2 more corners. 3 more corners.
2 quarters to go.
Philip Bang gets through turn 12. through to turn number 13. Phil Bang has done a masterful job, and the number 24 BMW Team Rahal Donovan Lanigan team are going to win at Indy. Their first win of this new era of IMSA, the first podium of the season of this new era of IMSA. Mikkel Jensen, TDS Racing, they win LMP2. And Rexy, Lauren Heinrich extend their championship lead. Big win in Indy for them. And last but not least, Jan Hyland, Wright Motorsports. Porsche's going to sweep the GTD categories. Here comes Jan Hyland, Wright Motorsports. They win at Indy.
They too can call themselves Indianapolis winners. Great run for Wright Motorsports there. They'll be stoked. Elliott Ski, Adam Allison, Jan Heyman. What a run for that trio. Jan Heyman has
What an endurance race. That was awesome.
Brings the car home. And a big day also for Robbie Foley, Pat Gallagher, Jake Walker. They finished second and closed the points down a little bit, heading to Michelin Raceway Road, and give them a chance at least to catch Winwood Racing.
BMW 1-2 in GTDP, in GTP.
In the 2024
They finally get a good result, especially that 24. They needed that result bad.
It is almost dead even heading into the final weekend. Look at the joy.
And the 6 is 14 points back of the 7 for this championship fight. Heading to Road Atlanta.
RB out. Peace. I hope y'all enjoyed.